Mike.
You're
Turn it up, niggas.
Mike.
Is that gonna get us a strike? Cause I said turn it up.
Turn them shirts up.
Oh, you just cussed in the first 5 seconds.
You said something too.
I didn't cuss though.
Whatever, man.
It's 2025. Is a cuss word really a cuss word if they can't ban free speech anymore?
Right.
Anyways,
as we get ready to exercise, said right.
Oh, we finna exercise the mother loving fat out of this whole free speech. We finna exercise it, blood. I got that shit that go a rat. Nah, but this is the Sativas on Sunday podcast. One of your hosts, Smkn Gruv,
and I'm your host Haze.
And we bike.
We bike.
We didn't bike here though.
Damn sure did not. It's still too cold for that.
Nah, I mean, last week you could have got it off, but nah, not this week.
No, not last week. All them accidents.
Oh yeah, that's because people can't drive. That's different. Even if the roads were normal, people just can't drive.
I was over at work and I was like, it's easy. You just have to slow down. I was like, I saw ice was on my car. I was like, okay, I'm going to take it slow on the way in.
Imagine that. One time for the Lil Wayne lighter flick.
Not for the Wayne flick. We need like sponsors. Just say things while each of us are smoking.
I know, right? Sorry for the dead space. It'd be like that sometimes, but this is a podcast that has to do with cannabis, ganja, jazzgrass, reefer, the sticky of the ickiest.
Some of that blueberry yum.
Some of that ooh wee. Put it in the air.
Some of that electric lettuce.
Jazz cabbage. I mean, we could go on for days. But anyway, you get what the show is based loosely around. We do talk about current current events. I guess politics are in the current landscape.
Yeah, so we hit it a little bit.
We dabble. We dibble dabble. We talk about herbs. We do have a product review. Shout out to our fine homies over at Lyro.
Shout out Lyro.
We're going to be reviewing this Sex Panther here in a bit.
Sex Panther. Hey, 60% of the time they say it works every time.
We don't even really have any subjects. Like, we just going loose off the dome with it.
Yeah, for real.
We're intelligent like that. Or.
Ooh, you got some? The
weed going to take over.
The weed always going to take over.
Yeah, but let's talk about we could talk about not even the elephant in the room. Let's just the city is sad, bro.
Oh yeah, the city sad.
They down bad.
Down bad.
Down.
The air seemed so dead today,
bro. It dead. It was today. It was last night. Right after kickoff, that shit seemed dead.
Shit, I was chilling. I ain't feel none of that.
I had the game on. Like, it was kind of whatever. Had the kids with me. Had the lady with me. We just made it a family thing. And, even her, for someone who doesn't watch much football but, like, is excited to watch football.
Mm-hmm.
Nah. She said this shit was over by halftime.
Done.
Well, yeah, way before second quarter, this shit was over.
I was, just keeping track since I was gaming and watching movies. And I looked at the halftime and Chiefs hadn't even scored yet. And I was like, whew, everybody mad. Which also made sense why I kept hearing random shots going off. Like, it was just like somebody was shooting in the air mad.
Maybe they heard Tech 9 saying, I'm pissed off because the Chiefs lost. Yo, that's just going to be the sentiment for the next few months. Although, I'm going to say this. In order to be a dignified winner, you got to learn. Man, we got the gust that just blew in. Did you just give the mic a blowjob?
I was just blowing out my head. First of all.
On
Second of all, why did it have to get sexual?
Did you blow on the mic?
Maybe I wanted to add an ASMR aspect to it.
All right, then. That's fair. Okay. Continuing on. My
God.
bad. This is the sensual hour. The ASMR heavy breather. This is the heavy breather channel.
This is your Cannabis ASMR channel.
All puffs, inhales, and exhales all the time.
All puffs. No Diddy. Oh my God, you got to say something because I'm gonna be laughing for a minute here.
I don't know what to say. Like I'm at a loss for words. I don't even believe this. Yeah, so I forgot what we were talking about. Oh wait, I loosely remember the game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't much of a game. Like I remember losing, winning. Chiefs fans have to learn how to be gracious losers. Like that's part of being good.
Yeah.
Like it was one of the things. I mean,
were they being bad losers?
Yeah, I mean, but Chiefs fans are bad winners. Like it's like okay, it's one thing when you win. Mm-hmm. It's like they let you know that they won. Like dog, we read the scoreboard, we see it, and I get it. Chiefs fans have forever and a day have been like the bottom of the barrel, the laughing stock of the league. So when they finally get good, it's like, hey, we want to celebrate that, and that's fine. All right, celebrate it.
Yeah,
but you don't have to gloat. But this loss just shows that the city, not so much the team, the city, the people in it, the people that we have to deal with, they just aren't accustomed to winning. They don't have winning attitudes. They don't know how to win graciously. They don't know how to lose graciously. Like like, yo, if your team didn't finish above 500 and didn't play in the game, why does that matter? It's no matter if you went 14-2.
They always want to grab statistics.
Dog, you lost. You are the number one loser. You just waited till the end of the very last game to do it, but you are indeed the best loser. That's all second place is. Like, be content with being the best loser. You're one step away from being the best winner.
Right.
Like, you're in a better position than most people are.
There's no shame in it, especially if they played their best.
Exactly. Well, wait. You said there was no shame if they played their best. They didn't play at all.
I did not witness the game.
I watched bits and pieces of it, and it was one of those things that was like, all right, look, I could care less if the Chiefs won, lost, or draw, but make the game interesting. Like when it was 14-17 nothing, 24 nothing. I'm like, dog, this is exactly what. Like,
where's the defense?
They've been there all season. This is not. I don't even have
to have seen it to realize that.
Yeah, I mean, it was bad. Like, we were literally just waiting for the openers to get done so we could watch the Kendrick Lamar show.
I feel like that's what a lot of people was enduring it for, was just to get to the Kendrick halftime show.
Oh yeah, we were sitting there saying the same thing. G was like on TikTok, posting TikToks like, hey, these openers are boring. We just here to get to the Kendrick Lamar halftime show.
These openers are boring.
Brother, and we like football. We like football. We watch football. Like, we talk about it. She asked me questions. We even do sports betting. And even she was just like, yo. I'm like, man, we can go do something else. We can go watch some paint dry. We could crochet or something. Like, this shit was just terrible. Hey, but all that said, shout out to the Philadelphia Eagles. Y'all did y'all's thing. Y'all came in there and kicked ass. I ain't mad at it.
They did it. They did their thing. And no matter what, we had 2 black quarterbacks at the Super Bowl.
Bruh, I saw something on, was it Twitter? I'm sorry, X. Or someone reposted it.
Twitter.
It said something about Jalen Hurts being the first black quarterback to do something. And someone really got mad and was just like, wait, I thought Patrick Mahomes was black. Let me find it.
That's crazy. That's crazy work that they said that.
Like, I don't really get, like, why is that the stone that people choose to throw? Like, everything doesn't have to be race involved.
Yeah.
And it's irritating that it is race involved. Like, it doesn't. Like, can't we just be people? Like, we all do the same shit.
Yeah. My thing with that is more black people are like that than anyone else, really. Like, there are inherent prejudices and everything toward them, but like, I think white people have a more internalized hate just in their DNA kind of thing. And
I mean, it's not even internalized. It's like they outwardly
projecting
the hate.
Right. They do project hate a lot, and I really feel like they can't not have something to hate. Like, they gotta have something to hate. It's someone else's problem or fault of something making them feel weird about themselves.
Or about anything. Like, if you're feeling weird about yourself, then I'm gonna assume you just hate the world and everything and everybody in it.
You're right.
And it's just like, why? We all are here. We all have to exist. Like, if life was set up as such that, we all stayed away from each other, then no issues happen. But that's not what it is. We all have to live amongst each other. We all have to depend on each other.
Yeah. Like, segregation isn't a progressive thing. Like,
no, it's regressive.
And like, we not going backwards.
Can't.
This is no.
Can't go back to Knuckle Dragon. It's not possible.
No.
Okay, so the quote I found says, Jalen Hurts becomes the first black quarterback to win the Super Bowl since Russell Wilson in 2014.
Wait, what?
It says Jalen Hurts becomes the first black quarterback to win the Super Bowl since Russell Wilson in 2014.
Wow. That's crazy.
See, again,
it's given colorism.
Yeah, it's just like,
it's given colorism.
The narrative is tired. Like, I get it. Like, mixed race people are a thing. I'm sorry. We've been race dipping for years. Master been dipping into the black pool for many years, vice versa. Half of y'all's favorite porn category is interracial. Like, it's cool. Y'all like watching black, but don't want to be a part of it. I get it.
I don't.
I really don't get it, but I'm just tired of talking about it. But it's just one of those things. It's like, yo, why do you hate yourself so much, or you hate somebody so much because of what they look like, or because they believe in something different, or they do things differently than you do?
Right.
I think that's what's the problem with this country, is that the narrative now is that
they don't like different.
Yeah. From the top of the leadership, because I don't mention that man's name, down to the very last poorest person in the country. It's just like, yo, we all have to be held accountable for who we are to people, and what we say and how we carry ourselves.
Yeah.
And it's easy to accept. Like, it's easy to accept anybody. It takes a lot more energy to authentically hate somebody.
Honestly, that's how I feel, is that it takes way more energy to have all that hate. And I mean, damn, like, I wonder why y'all get wrinkles so quick. All that hate built up in your heart, you gotta let that shit out.
I mean, okay,
you gotta let that shit just bypass.
Even the hate permeated into the halftime show.
Right.
I'm sorry.
And I seen more hate. I seen all the hate before I actually seen the halftime show.
Yeah, and we're gonna get to weed. Don't worry about it, guys. You see, we're smoking it. If you see us smoke it, take a smoke too. We just having real conversations because we're real people. These are things that are happening on a grand scale as we're living life. So why wouldn't we discuss it?
Right.
So bear with us. If you don't like it, just hit the skip 15 or skip the episode. We'll catch you next week. We got more weed stuff, but we're gonna talk about the now and the now.
Or hop in the comments.
Yeah,
we always love to hear it.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind going and having a chit chat in the comments with some of our great listeners. We appreciate y'all. Make sure you do like, share, comment, subscribe,
all that.
Yeah,
turn the bell on and everything.
Ching ching, ring a ding ding. But yeah, I just think that people, let's just not say people, we as black people are often too comfortable with just entertaining. Because entertaining makes everyone feel safe and it feels secure. I don't know if everyone caught the halftime show, but Samuel L. Jackson played a very poignant character within the halftime show, and not just as Uncle Sam, the black version of Uncle Sam, but just Uncle Sam from what America views as black people when it comes to performing and doing halftime show.
Yeah.
The number one complaint I saw is that I wasn't entertained. And that's my problem, is that we live in a
But
world.
also kind of the point, though,
Yeah.
right? Like, the point they're trying to make is all we do is entertain, and we entertain by this criteria that Samuel was talking about.
And entertaining is cool, but there's a real world going on outside that entertaining does nothing but not soften that blow for when we have to deal with what's really going on outside. Like, laws are being changed, families are being broken up, things are being done to set the table for one and only one type of person to be flourishing in this world. And it's like a lot of people don't understand that even though some of y'all may look like the 1%, y'all are not part of the plan. Like, none of us are part of the plan. It's either get rich or die trying.
You're just a mascot,
basically. And I mean, it's one of the things that even in the halftime show, like, it was not even so much about, I mean, he got his shots off at Drake. The whole thing was Drake laden. Like, every track was a shot at Drake. There's a reason why he picked All the Stars, DNA. Like, we've listened to the albums. This is not a music podcast, so we're not going to necessarily break down the bars or anything, and we can't even show the content because we'll even get a strike on our YouTube account.
Right.
So, yeah, we're going to talk about it, and y'all can go find, your think pieces and all that. We're just giving you our view. We watched it before we got on the show, and even watching it the second time, there was just a lot of messaging, and I think a lot of people just want to be entertained to the point where they don't have to think, and that's a lot of the problem. Is people don't want to think. They don't want to have to exercise their mind. They don't want to have to exercise the strongest muscle in their body, and that's their brain. Like,
because that's what they see football. It's just a time where they can just turn their brain off and watch some guys hit each other for a ball. When in that halftime show, like, there was so much messaging, even like for the people and against Drake, especially having SZA and Serena Williams up there.
I mean, the crib walk was a little stiff. I'm just saying, I respect it, but also I'm gonna keep it 1,000 wowsing. That was a stiff sea walk, and I know she's from Compton. She got to loosen up, maybe go back, hang out with Kendrick and them. Give out food to the people.
She's been playing tennis a long time, though, so she still broke it down probably as best she could.
You can take the girl out of Compton, but you can't take the Compton out the girl.
I even saw a video. She said that she couldn't crip walk even near like that, like she did at the halftime show at Wimbledon, or she would have been fined.
Yeah, life is all about doing better. Do better. I'm not mad. Like I said, that's like the accent on top of the sentence already. Like, he just sprinkled the salt by having her sea walk, and that means SZA was already going to be there. I was kind of hoping Tyler the Creator came out, and the more I thought about it, I'm like, there's really no rhyme or reason for him to come out. And that too.
He was literally in Kansas City Saturday.
I know, I missed it. Sad.
Yeah. He would have had to fly all the way to New Orleans.
Yeah. That's crazy, but I would have did it. For the Super Bowl. Big as the what? Big as the what?
Big as the what?
Big as the what? Yeah, but I mean, Super Bowl, it was cool. It was chill. I enjoyed the halftime performance. The game was ass cheeks. We could move on because, I'm getting bored talking about football because this shit is giving me a freaking headache.
Right.
I will say this,
I'm trying to keep up as best I can with you.
No, don't worry. We done. I will say this, though.
What?
I saw some dispensaries weren't shy about letting them know about Super Bowl sales.
For real?
I feel like every holiday, every fake holiday is another reason to exploit, to just sell discounted weed.
Yeah, they really do.
It's disgusting.
it is crazy that even like non-official holidays. Well, I don't know. I don't know when the Super Bowl became a holiday because my friends' kids had today off school for the Super Bowl.
It's on a Sunday though.
Huh?
It's always on a Sunday.
Right. And no matter if they win or lose, they didn't have school.
Okay, you talking about the Monday after? I mean, I
yeah,
would give them the
that's what I'm saying. Like they didn't have school today.
Oh well, because they sad because they got their ass beat.
No, the school said this before the Super Bowl happened.
I mean, yeah, but now you can say the reason why is because they got their ass beat. Now had the other thing happen and the Chiefs won.
You just gonna keep teasing.
I'm not teasing when it's facts. They went out there and got their ass beat. If I see you talking to her, I'ma beat her ass. I mean, if it was close, I wouldn't be talking as spicy. And no, before all the people in the comments, my team didn't make it, but that's not what we're talking about. We knew that if we would have made it that far, it would have been the same result. So why extend something, the foregone conclusion? Like y'all wanted to go all the way to the end just to get disappointed? That's like talking to a girl all night long. You buying her drinks, conversation.
Uh-oh.
You share a joint with her. Y'all chit chatting. She need a ride home, so you give her a ride home, thinking that, hey, you know, I'm into her. Meanwhile, she was just trying to get home. She had a few drinks. It is what it was. And at the end of the night, you go home with blue balls. Guess what? It is what it is.
It be like that. Some men would really be mad about that.
I don't know why.
It's like, bro, you had fun the whole night anyway, right?
Nothing is owed to you.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess I could only say that because I got a girl now, and I don't mind buying her drinks or nothing. I don't mind her buying much of nothing. But even when I was single, it was like, yo.
Honestly, I've had the best dates when there's just like no expectation.
Oh yeah, like zero. I mean, okay.
Like we just here to hang out with each other and see how much we click and vibe.
Yeah, but that word "hang out" be getting people in trouble. Like, yo, we just gonna hang out. Like, what you know? Some girls, women these days. We don't do the girls thing. Women these days, you gotta have a plan. You got to have a plan. There's no more winging it.
Yeah, you do have to have a plan.
You got to have something planned.
You have to have something planned. I learned that. I did have to learn that.
There is no more. Netflix and chill is dead. Like, that's for after you secure the bag. Like, you can call your girl up like, hey, let's just have a Netflix and chill night.
Well, no lie. That's kind of how I got my life partner. But, yeah, we didn't really do a whole lot of going out to dates. Like, we went out the first date. And then every other time we was just hanging out. My spot. Oh, we did go to a comedy show once.
Yeah, honestly though, it is a red flag if all you guys do the very first like month or two is just go out, because it doesn't give you a chance to like talk or hang out. Like, I guess everybody's definition of going out is different, but it was also one of those things like if we're just constantly going out,
yeah,
I'm not gonna want to date you very long.
Yeah, I can't even afford to just like keep doing that.
Yeah, it's not even because of the money aspect. It's like if I have to just get to know you in places where it's loud and I have to talk over and I have to compete for your attention.
Yeah.
Guess what? I'm gonna give you one less competitor. It's just, I'm sorry. Like, I'm not gonna compete. Like, I don't mind competing against other dudes because, like, all right, cool. But if all you want me to do is just go out, and I'll never get the alone time to just sit, talk with you, catch a vibe. Maybe we roll one, smoke something. I think, even that's a turn off now.
What?
Girls who don't smoke weed.
Girls who don't smoke weed?
It's one of those things. It's like, all right, well, what else do you do? Like,
I mean, there are plenty of women that don't smoke weed.
To me, it's a turn off. But it's like it's a daily. It's I guess it's not a turn off in the sense of like I wouldn't mess with you, but also I don't need you.
It's a part of your lifestyle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you kind of have to have that because non-smokers don't get it.
It'd be like me wanting to date someone who smokes cigarettes, and if I didn't smoke cigarettes, like I couldn't understand like why do you need to go outside every 30 seconds to go smoke a cigarette?
Right.
But granted, I'm not going downstairs in the basement every 30 seconds to hit a joint or take a dab. Like,
yeah, definitely
I'm
not
not doing that. I feel like people
can do that and last for hours.
Yeah, there are girls out there. I dated a couple that just want to date you for the weed plug. Bro, I had one girl. One woman. I'm sorry.
Never had that because I'm not a plug.
In my former life.
In my former life,
I have been known to have quantities above 9,000. If you catch the anime reference.
Hey.
But yeah, you know, bills were due. Had to make shit shake. And one girl it's like they know. It's like, yo, I know you got it. Like, you got extra. And it was always like me wanting to have to drive to her to give it to her. I'm like, look, yo. No. Like, I got to treat you like everybody else. You got to pay like everybody else.
Right.
And it's just like, no, you can't do that as a form of payment, because then it takes the fun out of our relationship.
Right.
And the funny thing is we never had any interaction or any relation whatsoever because of that. Because it was all like her hand was always out for something.
Yeah.
But yet she would accuse me of being like, you're just not romantic. It's hard to be romantic when your hand is always out.
Right.
I want to pull something else out, but I don't always want to be romantic about it.
Right.
Give and take. She just took and gave me a freaking headache. Shout out to her. Hope life is well for you and yours. I mean, for real though, I will say this. I don't know if it's the weed or if it's just me being a certain age or getting to a place in life where I'm just like, yo, nah. Like, I'm not, no. The days of breaking my neck, bending over backwards, like that, it's dead. It's like, I will go out of the way for those who would genuinely do the same thing for me.
Yeah.
It's just like, I can't go above and beyond if I didn't need someone, but just the offer of like, hey, if you need something, I got you.
Yeah.
But hey, that's just me. No, whatever.
I don't know. I'm usually pretty chill with it. But I don't project very well of looking like I got money. So I don't think I ever deal with that.
I mean, it's not, I mean, that too, but I mean, I don't ever project like I have much of anything, but it's just like when people see certain things, they are like, yo.
Yeah.
Like they say, they see me at the dispensary. They're like, yo, man, what's the most gas stuff they got?
Oh, that's just, they'll ask you that all the time.
I'm going to be real honest with y'all. I don't know.
I don't know.
And I don't care. Because it's like, okay, I got a lot of dispensary stories because I work at the dispensary.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say which one. We beefing, right? We're not beefing, but you know, it is what it is. It's one of those things when people come in and they'll ask me like, what is the most gas stuff?
Yep.
I have a hard time like being serious with them. And it's not me being arrogant because it's like the knowledge factor. It's just like, yo, in 2025, like things are a little bit more broken down into it's
right
segregated
like
from
gas is essentially just a scent. So like, what do you mean by gas?
I mean, okay, let's talk about this from a retail standpoint.
No, because like when I worked in Colorado, I had hella people like that, especially because I was in the ski town, so it was just people from everywhere coming in there, and they would ask, what's this? I want the stickiest thing you got in here. I'm
like, yeah, that's another one. I just be like,
and since we're like, I don't know, 8,000 feet above sea level,
my boy,
all that shit dry. All of it's dry.
An elderly coochie is probably gonna be a little more wetter than the weed,
bro. I mean, I had to damn near beg to get them to just get some Belvita packs to put in the where we store the deli style stuff, like in containers, and just take them just like to the top of the container or something.
I had to fight
because
to get that.
it was tragic. Like,
bro, even at the store I'm at, it's just like, hey, we need Babita packs to help save. I mean, the weed's sitting in clear jars all day, and like that light hits it all day. So if that
fluorescent
strain
light just hits it,
it's gonna kill the terpenes. It's gonna kill the bud. It's not gonna be good. It's not gonna hit. It's not gonna do what you paid for it to do.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna come to me and tell me, hey, this shit is trash, and I'm gonna sit here and say, hey, I agree.
Yeah.
Because there are preventative measures that should be taken, but companies want to cut corners. Like even with the growing shit, like they want to cut corners.
And I could see why they wouldn't want to do it with the deli style, solely because they want to move it as fast as they can.
Sure, but let's be real. We put percentages on the jar and prices. If there's two things that people want, they want the highest percentage for the cheapest price. Now, do those things have a correlation? Absolutely not. But to them in their head, because the way
they're getting the most bang for their buck.
Yeah, or the way that we've been marketing to them is incorrect. Like, it just irritates me with how the marketing goes to some of this weed stuff. It's like, well, we're going to sell it based upon THC percentage. But you got to tell the bud tenders, hey, we don't sell upon THC percentage, but yet the customers only know about buying on THC percentage, which is the dumbest thing ever.
Yeah.
It's literally like, hey, look, I need everyone to realize this. If there's nothing that you take from this episode, understand this. Everything works like an ecosystem together. You can have high THC, no terpenes, and the shit just don't be hidden.
Yeah.
It could be cured properly. It could be grown properly. It could do whatever you want it to do.
And the thing is, like, you want to be attracted to the smell. Like, you want it to smell good to you. Because not every strain is going to smell the best to you. Because we all have different, we all got different olfactory glands. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. We all have a different olfactory system. And when you smell it, you want to feel something in your face.
Yeah.
Like, you can't just be like, smell something, but then just be like, it smells all right, but that percentage is high, so I'm gonna go with that.
And be disappointed in the whole experience.
You're not gonna have fun. You're gonna feel like you wasted your money on that eighth.
And then you're gonna bitch. You're going to call the store and be like, hey, this weed didn't get me high. But because all you eat is fried foods and you don't drink water, you sit down and eat Mountain Dew and fast food all day because, your cancer receptors are backed up because you don't know how to clean out your system.
How to flush them out.
But that's another topic for another time. Baby steps, baby steps, baby steps. But yeah.
I like that topic. I have to look more into that.
Yeah. But it's just like the whole conversation of like and even it's out-of-towners. Out-of-towners, I don't even say out-of-towners are the worst, but because everyone's experience is different.
It's always the people from out of town.
They're like, hey. Well, no, because there's some in-town people that they come to the same dispensary every week and ask the same question and expect different answers. That's insanity.
That's wild. That's wild behavior.
Like, one dude came in and was just like, I want to say he was there for at least 45 minutes with
45 minutes?
45 minutes with a bud tender.
I ain't gonna lie. I've had to deal with those people, that kind of person before.
Bro, yeah.
I mean, I had to break everything down.
And the man, like, he knew his stuff. I'll give him that. He knew what he was talking about. But at the same time, it's like, hey, what you're looking for and what you're asking for, we currently don't have. And is there something that could be close to what you're looking for? Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Like, the one thing about Missouri is that y'all can't open the package before buying the weed. So that's why people like to buy deli. But even with the deli, you can't smell the jar anymore. You have to smell it through a sniffer jar, look at it through an eyeglass. So it really restricts what you can and can't buy. It's just one of those things. It's like you really have to trust your nose. It's like when you go buy perfumes. It's like you are going to gravitate to what smells good to you.
Yeah, that's true.
Buying your cannabis is the same thing. It's a perfume. You're going to wear the scent as you inhale it. It's going to have to smell good to you. You're going to have to enjoy it. I mean, is something that you're always going to enjoy going to get you the highest? No, but you don't necessarily need to get the highest.
And honestly, that'd be the best weed is the one that just tastes all the way through.
Yeah.
Where it's halfway through the joint, rezzed up pretty much, and you can still just hit it and taste it.
Yeah. Like that's the perfect high.
That's what we need. That's what the people need.
This whole I need to get like if you're just trying to get high out of your mind to just numb the pain, then the weed's not for you. You need to go talk to a doctor. You need to go see a therapist, drink some water, do some yoga,
all that.
Get an enema.
It really helps.
Get a colon cleanse, clear all that hating shit out your ass. I know I wild out.
I thought I could hold it after you said enema, and then you kept going.
Get that enema out of you.
You said get all that shit and hate out.
Hey, man, get that shit. Hey, so I guess after this weekend, it's officially like cannabis heavy season.
Really?
Yeah. Thanksgiving. Ooh, shit. Valentine's Day. I have never in my life seen more weed ads or more weed sales for Valentine's Day.
Oh, I bet 1906 is going crazy.
Dog, like my girl, she likes flowers and then she likes flowers. It's like I can't go wrong. Only problem is like you can only buy her so much flowers. She's not gonna smoke them all, so it's kind of like it's pointless. So I have to come up with a better plan this year. Do you have any ideas for your Valentine? Did you even ask your girl to be your Valentine? Did you ask your partner to be your Valentine?
My partner? No. Not my life partner. I just asked girl I'm dating what she thinks of Valentine's Day.
And the response was?
I'm still waiting.
How long ago did you ask?
Huh?
How long ago did you ask?
Fuck, I don't even know what time it is right now.
Oh, so it was today. Now, I thought you was like, was like last week or some shit like that. No,
this was today.
I was like, yo, she left you on red? Like, this is about a week ago.
No, because I tried to ask about the Super Bowl to see if she wanted to just do something instead of watch the Super Bowl. But, you know, people be busy and shit.
Yeah, no, I feel like people be busy, especially, you know, like if you don't care about football.
Also, I work. So, like,
facts.
We both work, and she coaches volleyball Friday nights. So, like, she ain't done till like 7 something. My ass ain't done till like 8. You know,
she can get 8.
We can probably find something to. What'd you say?
You didn't catch that?
All I heard was something ate her.
You said she be done till she be out till 7. You get done at 8. I was like, well, yeah, she can get 8 at 9.
Whoa. That was silly as hell.
Hey, ain't no shame in my game. I should have a little shame, but I don't. I guess I get that from my dad. He would just be saying the most randomest of things. And really, I'd be like, yo, I don't even get mad because I'd be like, I don't low key agree with majority of it, but I understand it.
But also, I do plan on getting my partner something. They're in Colorado though, so I have to send it when I get paid on Friday.
What you getting though?
I'm gonna send them a case of peach knee highs.
Okay.
Starting out, and then I was thinking about just contacting their partner out there and seeing if they can get like some weed for them.
Yeah, because you can't send that through the mail. I mean, you could, but you shouldn't.
No, don't do that.
Yeah. Okay. So I went ahead and I asked my girl my lady, my fiance, shit, damn near my wife. Basically my wife. I asked her to do her Valentine's because she has this stance of like, I'm not gonna do anything until you know, put that stamp on it. Mm-hmm. It's like, what's Valentine's Day if you never asked me to be a Valentine? Like, her whole thing is just being intent.
Yeah.
Be intentional about what you want and you can have anything that you ask for. And so far, as long as I've been intentional about what I've asked, I've gotten pretty much everything. So it's just like, yo, hey, help you, help her, help yourself, so y'all both could be happy.
That's all you gotta do.
Yeah, so I asked her to be my Valentine. I got her some chocolate. I got some strawberry chocolate truffles. Gas.
There you go.
I got her a bottle of wine. Moscato. Rosé. Got the little
whatever happened to Roscoe Dash?
I don't know. ROSCOE. Something shorty put it on me. Yeah, shout out Roscoe Dash. I'm sure he out there doing something. We just dropped some of the slurricane inside the Puffco. We're gonna do our strain of the day here in a moment, but we just gotta get some dabs in the air. We've been hitting the flower a little hard.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, more cannabis news. I wasn't really we gotta finish our conversation about these cannabis heavy season. I feel like once we got Valentine's Day hidden, St. Patrick's Day,
which is a wild day to just be like cannabis sales. It really just screams capitalism.
Anything with the color green, they're gonna reference cannabis.
Except Earth Day.
Yeah.
I ain't seen them do a Earth Day sale yet.
Nor a Juneteenth sale. Which I'm not exactly mad about, because
it's February.
And we need to get the stigma away from putting sales on like ethnic holidays. Like, we don't need a sale because it's Pacific Islander month or Black History month. Like, stop capitalizing on the fact that people want to like celebrate their heritage.
Right.
Like, I don't give a damn about a discount on some fucking weed because it's Black History month.
Do not care about that.
Or it's Juneteenth, or it's 4th of July. Like,
especially if y'all ain't freed nobody.
Yeah, free the gang. Free the guys.
Free the guys.
Free the guys, bro. It's just like,
it's just weed.
It's like
they just got caught with weed.
Yeah. It's like all these sale tactics and everything. It's like, hey, we're going to play upon people's emotions to get to their pocketbook. And yet we're programmed enough to do it. So guess what we do? That exactly.
And most of these people are doing legal meth. Bro. And try to tell us that cannabis is bad.
Getting prescribed legal meth.
Crazy
nuts. I'm just tired of just seeing like the over... And granted, yes, I work in the cannabis field. I work at a dispensary. Yes, I sell weed. But also, I have a little bit of code of ethics. Like, I'm not out here trying to sell you the highest tier product. I'm out here actually trying to get you what it is that you want.
What's really gonna get you there?
Yeah, there's some bud tenders that genuinely care about what it is that they're trying to get. Like, you really have a thing against pinene, I will make sure that we try to get as least amount of pinene in your bud that you're looking for. Or if mercy is something that you're not jiving with, guess what? Most bud has it in it. But, most of the shit that we have is going to have mercy.
Yeah.
But you get my point.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do what I can do to the best of what I can do to make sure you get what you want. And if it doesn't work, cool. I'm cool with it not working and you letting me know. As long as you allow me the opportunity to find you something that could potentially work.
Right. Because, it's a journey, too, in itself of finding that strain.
It was medicine.
That really works for you.
It's medicine. And I think
that's how they do with medicine.
And I think that's where people get lost. Like, the fact that it's recreational, like, we've gotten away from the fact that this is a medical thing. Like, people take this as forms of treatment, as ways to deal with certain things.
Yeah.
And just the fact that it's able to become and used by everybody because they want to be cool and smoke a joint. Like, I get it. We've all been 15, 14 and wanted to know what weed was, but some of us found out it was the one thing that actually helped us.
Yeah.
Helped us function. It helped us break out of the anxiety. Or if I wasn't able to eat, I'm able to eat something. Like, it allowed us to be a better version of ourselves and not just looked at as, oh, you guys are potheads. Like, still to this day, like.
Yeah. And I mean, even like in the media, they always make you look so bad for just being a pothead.
when 9 times out of 10, hey, I haven't seen your favorite newscasters, sports people, government elected officials come to the store and shop, bro. I get it. Everybody is doing it because it's accessible to everybody, but there are people who still treat this like medicine.
Yeah.
And people need to respect that first and foremost.
They really do.
It's just crazy. It's just crazy. I mean, it's not
crazy. People did everything we're doing, like, just at home to help medicate themselves or people going through serious chemo treatments, terminal illnesses.
Yeah.
I mean, even down to just things like rheumatoid arthritis.
I had a patient come in over the weekend, and she was like, I need something strong, like a strong indica flower, which I was just like, hey, look, sorry to burst your bubble, but indica doesn't really exist like you think it does.
Right.
But if you're looking for something that's sedative, I can help you.
Oh, yeah.
And she literally had never heard of RSO or FECO syringes. Like, she was just counting on the fact that the THC percentage was the absolute highest and that it was indica, so it would help her pain. And I'm like, it's a temporary relief. And she stated the fact that she had MS, and I was like, I get it. I understand. And I know that there's no absolute fix. But I also know that, smoking a joint's only going to do so much. Like, it's an ecosystem. It's like everything has to work together in order to get the maximum benefit. So it's like, hey, in addition to the joint, maybe we can get you a salve, or you take a tincture or RSO tincture, or something that will help minimize the pain and kind of give you the relief you're looking for, even if it's only but for a few hours. Just as like
something to help them do just like regular things.
Like, and I just think companies get lost on that. I've seen a lot of companies come and go, worked for a lot of companies where it's been like dollar over people, dollar over people, dollar over people, and those are the ones that always end up never getting it right. Yeah, because they don't take value in that
in their customers or in the patients, and it's the indica thing always kind of gets me because, like we said, it's really just the terpene count, and like. I want to take that even further to say that's why you really want to smell what you're getting, because you'll be able, just by smelling it, know whether or not it'll be a body high or a head high. Just off a couple whiffs.
So just imagine now you go into a dispensary in a state like Missouri where you can't smell the prepackaged aid.
Now, then you do have to play roulette. That is the unfortunate part about the prepackaged aids, is that you have to play.
It's nasty work. It's like you're trying to tell me I have to buy bud sight unseen, and this is how I know the rules are made by people who never have sold marijuana or have smoked marijuana.
Honestly, I think more. There needs to be more like procedures in place for bud smelling, like
Agreed.
Maybe even have someone who's just watching and taking care of the jars, because so many people are smelling it and sniffing it, putting their nose up to it. One, have saying you wipe all that down all the time, keep that germ from building up. And then also cycling the buds probably every day in those jars. And I think that could help mitigate the lack of being able to open a jar and smell it.
Okay. I work at a place where we do deli style, and recently the deli rules have been upgraded, changed as of October 1st of last year. So you remember when you would go into a store. Man's dying over here. That Cali Raisins hit him in the chest. Shout out to Robust.
I was at the Robust.
Cali Raisins numero 4. Smack bang in your chest. But yeah, so the deli rules, it used to be before October, we literally would let people smell the jar. We wouldn't let them touch it. But like, you could put your whole face in the jar and they would smell it, which I always felt uneasy about because people got nose boogers, man. People's nasty, bro.
Right.
People come in the dispensary with dirty
and like
hands.
I didn't think nothing of it before, because when I worked in the dispensary before, it was pre-COVID.
Right.
And now, like, post-COVID, it was just like, what were we doing back then?
Like, people was putting their whole face in the jar. Like, I get it. The shit smells great. But you just whole face this raw dog, this whole jar. And, like, if a booger pops out and I sell somebody a bud after your booger been on it, it's going to be a real bad day for somebody.
Right. A bad day for everybody involved.
So now the new rules are, and they're not verbatim. So if I miss something, EAD, correct me in the comments. I don't care. But the rules are, and this is the way that we do it where I'm at. So you can no longer put your face in the jar. The jar can no longer come in contact near the customer. The customer has to be away, like a distance back from the jar and the scales, just because. And that's something that we do at where I'm at, just so we can make sure that.
Are you supposed to just like open the jar and have a little fan and waft it over to them?
I mean, basically, but we have the little sniffer jars, and this is where shit gets tricky. Okay, so now you have.
Actually, I think my idea would be more sanitary. Go on.
We have the sniffer jars. They're clear jars with the magnifying lens, and it has a vent for where the scent of the bud can come out, and it has a rubber stopper on there so that way the bud doesn't get stale because of the air.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just sitting in this little circle jar, and you can just literally open it. Now the person buying the weed can look at that nug, and they can smell that nug. They cannot touch, they cannot hold, they can't access that sniffer jar.
Mm-hmm.
The bud tender is the tether. Now if we had like things that were tethering the bud down to the register, then the customer can handle it because then it's attached to the tether and they can't take it off.
Okay.
Now we can keep that bud in there for the life of the jar, but we have to destroy it within 5 days after that batch is gone. But let's be real. That one bud ain't going to be smelling that whole life of the jar if the jar sits there for 3 months. Over time, that bud's going to decay. It's going to get mildewy. It's under constant fluorescent like we spoke about earlier. And it's just going to go south.
3 months is a long time in that condition.
Yeah, and I mean, companies...
Probably be more CBN at that point.
Yep. And most companies, and that's waste. Waste equals loss. There's no way to get that back. Like, we have to destroy that weed anyway.
Yeah.
But it's like we're not changing out that weed every week. Like, we should be changing it out every week. But it's like if we keep destroying a gram here, a gram there, over time we destroy like a half ounce to the company that just lost $70 on a half ounce over time. Which, no company wants to lose anything because
yeah.
But also it's like, hey. You make quality product, people won't stop shopping.
And that really seems like a marketing issue.
Oh, totally. Like some of the marketing,
because like they need to be the ones bringing the people in.
Yeah, like,
y'all can do is keep them and keep them there, and hopefully make them return customers.
Right.
That's what y'all's job is. But to bring people in, that's above y'all's pay grade.
Yeah, like, okay, so
they have teams for that shit.
It's an aforementioned thing that this is what I tell my bud tenders at the store. People are already coming in for the same thing. They're all coming in there for the one product. We don't have to sell cannabis; it sells itself.
Right.
People literally come to places either because they have deals, or they can use reward points, which that's a whole other conversation. Deals, rewards, points, and relation into where they at. Relation to where they are at location-wise and where they're going to be. So if there's but a few places that are in the strategic points throughout the city, those places are always going to be the places that people go to. Now, what's going to separate those places are going to be the prices and the products that they carry.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I had a conversation with somebody at a company.
Yeah.
And he asked a question at a dinner, and we asked this question in like full faith, like full confidence, and was like, do you know what the top 3 selling brands are in Missouri. And I looked, and in my head I kind of chuckled because what I wanted to say versus what I actually said is the only reason why I still have a job. But on this platform, we keep it real. That doesn't matter. To the store, it doesn't matter what the top 3 selling brands are in Missouri, because Missouri is a 4-region state. Missouri's cut into 4s. There's 4 highlight areas that people go get cannabis from. You know, you got your St. Louis, you got your Kansas City, you have your Ozarks, and then you have I guess the Springfield, Branson area. I guess we tie that in with the Ozarks, and then you have like the Boot Hill. And one thing is consistent: people are gonna buy what's available, what's cheap first, what's available. That's how they shop.
Yeah.
They're not gonna care about what the best brand is if all they can afford is the $15 joint. So as a company, how can I figure to make the best $15 joint from the best product?
Yeah.
I might have to take a loss on it to gain a customer, but if I take and get enough customers, they become return customers and consistently will buy more. I think they try to overprice and overvalue how good their product is. Like, I don't care that if Vivid or Greenlight is a top selling brand, if in my area it doesn't sell.
Yeah.
No one's beating down the door asking for that strain or that company or that brand. I would much rather pay attention to what the top 3 selling brands are in my store and what the top 3 selling brands are at my competitors in my area. That's all I would care about, especially if all you have is one store in that state.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. This production life is way easier.
Dude, it's crazy. It's literally like we get asked.
I just go in, make the stuff.
I miss it. It's like we get asked why are sales down when we tell them the exact reason why. It's like, hey, well, that can't be true. It's got to be because of this.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's not any secret metric. It's not something that's hidden. It's literally like, hey, look, people want to buy things that are cheap. They want to feel like their points go further, which, I mean, reward programs are laughable in the first place. We recently got ours back, and it's just been a damn nightmare. It's been one of those things where...
Because people want all their old points back.
I mean, they still have their old points. The old points didn't go anywhere. They expire every 90 days. So that's a new feature, which just encourages people to buy more frequently or just lose your points. Which, honestly, if a dispensary has
90 days is...
Huh?
I said 90 days just not...
I mean, it's every 3 months.
Still feels short.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see... I rarely see the same person in a 90-day span enough times for them to be like, I'll spend $1,000 just to get 25% off, or $750 just to get 15% off, or whatever the breakdown is.
Yeah.
But if every day I come
they be out here knocking people over the head,
bruh. But if you come in here and shop every day, there are literally no less than 3 or 4 brands a day at 30% off. So if the discount from rewards point doesn't stack, but I continually buy shit that's 30% off, why do I care about a loyalty program?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not getting
there's really
anything.
no reason to care about it at that point.
It's like, even with the employees, we can't use the loyalty program. I'm accumulating points, but if my discount is greater or it's the same as the best discount, really? Why would I not use my employee discount and keep my points? But because they expire every 90 days, I should use my... No, that's dumb.
That's what I think. If I remember correctly, they took the loyalty points away from staff because we was using the fuck out of them shits.
I mean, look, loyalty programs are designed to draw people in to feel like they're giving them
Right.
something.
It's like I'm in here spending money too. Shit.
That's a pat on the head for saying, hey, thanks. We appreciate you spending money with us, but we're going to give you some of that money back in the form of a minimal discount. What's 15% to somebody? What's $50? If so, it used to be you could use X amount of points to get $50 off a purchase. But then the company got smart and was like, hey, we can't give away $50 every time. I'd rather give away a percentage over a dollar amount any day of the week. I'd rather give up 15%, 20%, 30% as opposed to $50, especially if these people have 4,500 points in their account and they can use 50 points at every they can use $50 off and it only costs them like 500, 600, 800, however many points. Like,
okay.
It's just rewards programs are just bad. It's just like, hey, if you especially it works if nothing's ever on sale. If nothing's ever gone on sale and everything's priced competitively, and when they don't run a bunch of deals, or they say, hey, we have deals during the week, like this is our concentrate day and it's 20% off, or it's buy one get one on pre-rolls, then okay, maybe we're having a rewards program. But if every day there's something that's 30% off, or it's 25% off, or it's 35 or 40, or it's 50% off, it's like, I'm gonna accumulate points by buying the cheap shit, but I can't turn around and use the points on the shit that I want to buy because it's cheaper.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, they missed the boat on that, and people are tearing their ass up in the comments for it. And
Bro,
I'm like, hey,
mad. I know they mad.
I saw day one. You know what I woke up to? We had reinstated the program. I woke up Saturday morning to an ex-colleague of mine sending me the Reddit thread of the rewards points.
Oof.
Like I had sleep in my eye. I didn't even wash my face yet.
Ain't even right.
Didn't even wash my ass yet. And I'm sitting here looking at what we knew it was gonna happen.
Barely wiped the crust.
But you know, I just work there. I'm willing to do whatever it takes to. Oh shit.
No, but that's how I feel with the marketing people, because it's like I need them to do more so that I can work more. Like they're gonna start. If my review is effective, I'm gonna snap this time. I'm gonna be like, you need to tell them to fucking sell some shit then.
Yeah, it's. I mean,
I can do whatever the fuck anybody else is doing, but I don't get the opportunity or a chance to, solely because what I'm in charge of does not sell enough.
I think
for it to be repetitive enough.
I feel like a lot of the problem is that it's a lot of people in the upper parts of these companies who have the retail background, which is great. You need somebody there to manage the numbers. You can't give the farm boy. I understand that. But also, these are people who don't consume, who don't take part of the culture, who always ask about, hey, what's the culture like? Like, if you just immerse yourself in the culture, ingratiate yourself in the culture.
How wild, too, because it's like the chillest culture.
Yeah.
Like,
every company wants to be, well, what's the culture? They want to have a pulse on what's the culture. But all the people who have the access to the culture are the very same people that they just discard on the daily.
I ain't seen nobody be a problem at a cannabis event.
Exactly. Not an issue. It's just one of those things. It's like everybody wants access to the culture, but they don't want to deal with the people who could get them access to the culture. It's just like, y'all can't sell a product and whitewash it. I don't want to go into a dispensary and feel like I'm at an Apple store. That's not cool. That's not personable. That's not of the culture. I don't want someone with a fucking iPad asking me or looking up. I don't want that. Like, I don't, as a consumer, not so as a consumer. Yeah, I'm a consumer first, and a worker of the culture second. Like, I'm of the culture of consuming.
And the way everything's looking, and like how prices are, the back alley weed has also been better.
Yeah. I mean, people can call it back alley.
With that.
They can call it legacy. They can call whatever they want it. But companies are too worried about competing with other companies when you should directly be worried about the streets.
Right.
You should be you should be finding out what goes in the streets. What if they're looking for in the streets? Like,
Because
they don't want to dip themselves into that culture because they've legalized something that never should have been legalized in the first place. I'm just gonna say it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say it. Everybody wants to use something now because it's legal, but when it wasn't legal, like it was just one of those things. It's like, is you down or not?
Yeah.
People are down because now there's money involved, and because there's a way to make money off people who literally pave the way for these people to make money on. Like some of these companies make money. Like y'all don't want to hire the felons that
That's also crazy.
weed.
Like they don't let no felons.
Yeah, and they're
And
getting,
and these people who've been affected by it really gets no love, no equity in it at all.
yeah. Oh yeah, don't talk about social equity. Like that's it's Black History Month. Our next one we're gonna get into the guts of some stuff. I'm gonna get some info up right now about our product we're about to try.
What else?
Yeah, spitball some shit for a minute. Let me pull this info up.
Well, I kind of want to hear more about why it shouldn't have been legalized. Because I don't know. I guess it really probably would have just been better to decriminalize it.
We'd been decriminalized in Kansas City, Missouri since 2016.
Yeah.
I mean, legalization is cool, but it was just like, all right, look.
It really just helps the nerds feel like they're smoking properly grown weed.
Yeah, I mean, people also need to know like where their weed comes from, what's in their cannabis. They need to know those things. So for that part, regulation makes sense. But from a capitalist standpoint, that's all these companies care about.
Yeah.
Like they literally fire people because they don't bring in enough money. I'm like, well, it's hard to bring in enough money when you have a shitty product. Like if your product isn't up to, your product should sell itself. Like good weed sells itself. I don't have to try hard to sell good weed. You know what's also lost is
Chinese food don't have commercials.
They don't need it. It sells itself.
It sells itself.
You know when Chinese food is fire because there's a line out the door. You know weed is fire because a certain trap house is going crazy.
Right.
You know a dispensary has good weed or good prices or a good vibe because there's a line out the door and it's constantly busy.
Always busy.
Are constantly searching for how to get that it factor, and it's just like you guys are rejecting the people who are of the culture, in the culture, trying to help you get to them levels.
Right.
You have salespeople who don't consume. You know how if I was a salesman to sell weed, I'm like, hey, rather than sit here and tell you what I have on the menu, try this.
Right.
Tell me what you think.
And be able to handle your shit.
Yeah. Yeah, we ain't got to overdo it. We ain't got to go crazy. There's nothing wrong with having a joint. Like, we're selling cannabis. How can I sell you something if you don't try it?
Exactly.
If I show you a picture book or I show you a link, well, click this link and this is what we have. That shit is whack. And I know there's rules in place and y'all gonna, I get it. But it's just like at the essence of this is not what the market was before it became legal.
Cannabis consumers should run cannabis companies.
Yeah, but because we don't look like them, they not like us. We can't be a part.
Bro, they're not like us.
But they want to be us. That's enough preachy talk.
Like, I still want, in the name of the Black History Month, shout out if you're a black grower.
Yeah, highlight my black growers.
Highlight black growers.
My guy, Mo Flavors.
Continue on.
My guy, Mo Flavors. Shout out Mo Flavors. We got Women's History Month coming up next month. I think we can get the interviews lined up again for that.
Ooh.
That was a good segment for us last year.
That was. Was that last year? Or was it 23?
2 years ago.
Ooh. Bro, these last 2 years feel like it's going by crazy fast.
It don't even feel like years. It feels like seconds.
Right.
All right, I'm just digging up some information so I can talk and sound like I know what I'm talking about when we talk about this weed. But once again, shout out to the crew over at Lyro We much appreciate you guys for all the hard work.
I haven't had Lyro in a minute, but they were definitely like top notch. I remember the Amaze Orange cards
Yes.
that they had at first. Those were banging.
If there's that, I mean, if that's one brand that is consistent, that it would be Lyro.
Yeah.
I know the guys over there. Shout out Justin V. Gang.
Oh yeah, shout out V.
And I had a conversation with Justin. He came up to the dispo one time, and we were just talking about, how he goes about picks strains and how he does his research. Like, he literally goes in with the monocle and looks at the weed, looks at the bud structures. Like, because the one thing is consistent with rosin.
Bro, it's like
in,
once you
out.
that part. Fire in, fire out. And really, once you learn like what to look for, then you're golden. And especially, for what they do, and just making that real tasty rosin.
Yeah, from carts to
good in, good out.
Yeah, that's it. Like there's no fluff in that shit. It's all gas, no sass,
no break. All gas.
Put that
no
heat
breaks.
on your ass. All right, so we did get a gram. Shout out to them. I got it's called Sex Panther,
because 60% of the time it works every time.
All right, so I got the COAs pulled up.
Ooh,
yeah,
we like a COA.
COAs are important because we're gonna sit here and tell you it's gassy, it smells like this, it smells like whatever. But if you don't know the COAs, then it's just like, what are we really talking about?
Yeah, it's usually what the QR code on the badge sticker.
Yeah, it's the back. It's in the. I implore everybody that's gonna vibrate here in a second. We need to take this dab in there, and then we'll take some of the premium Sex Panther.
Okay.
As you take the dab, I'll talk. But I think a lot of people should take advantage of the fact that the COAs exist on the packaging and that they're readily available. You just have to know where to go, and maybe we'll drop the links to those sites to where you can find out what exactly is in the weed, what to test at, so you can find out what you're taking, so that way you can be more informed about your cannabis choices. But yeah, I like COAs. I'm a nerd. I like numbers. I like facts. I want to know what's what. Is it hidden or is it all nah? And this premium Sex Panther is a cross of Black Maple and Papa Burger.
Okay. I haven't had no Black Maple. I seen it was a popular one with Proffer.
Yeah, it's one of Proper's flagship strains. And
okay.
I had some Black Maple 22 rosin about a month or two ago, and shout out to Kat. That shit was gas, super gas. It was very tasty, very pungent. I can give you the rundown of Black Maple. I have it pulled up if you'd like to hear it.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Bet, because I was going to do it anyway. Black Maple is a hybrid cannabis strain that is a cross of Dulce de Uva and Sherbanger. It's known for its complex flavor, which includes of maple syrup, vanilla, diesel fuel, blackberries, blueberries, and spice.
Oh, that's gonna knock me down.
Maple can produce a euphoric Kendrick bar, uplifting high. Flavor profile, it has a sweet, sticky, complex flavor profile. Like we said before, hints of maple. And
anything sweet, like if it just like tastes a bit sweet or like hints of sweetness, like that you can taste. Certified munchies for me.
Get your gut ready.
Certified munchies, and I'm stuck on the couch.
The effects can produce a euphoric, uplifting high, can enhance relaxation, and provide a well-balanced euphoric feeling. Strong effects that hit almost immediately after inhaling. The genetics, Black Maple is a cross, like we said, of Dulce de Uva and Sherbanger, and it's a rare strain from Bloom Seed Company.
Okay.
All right. The other half of that cross was Papa Burger.
Anything with burgers been fire.
This burger is vegan. We smoking on that vegan hamburguesa. Skunk House Genetics is serving up a tropical and umami of flavors with Papa Burger, a hybrid of their beloved Donny Burger. That's papaya crossed with modified bananas. Think creamy papaya terps layered over savory, beefy funk. I don't know about no beefy funk.
Okay.
If you smoked or dabbed,
you've never smelled nothing that had like beefy funk?
Yeah, thick ass porterhouse sitting in the au jus.
But no weed that just had that distinct funk.
Oh yeah, I've smelled it. It's like not the one I like it. It's not my number one like nose tickler. I like the cheese funk, like the funky cheese musty.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah, that's like the good daytime shit for me.
But I'm never opposed to beefy funk, especially if the beef has been marinating.
Actually, midday shit is when I gotta smoke the lemony stuff.
Shout out the Lemon Gang. All right, so the numbers on this bad boy is total cannabinoids 859.4. I want to say milligrams. That is, and total terpenes of 6.97%. The most consistent: limonene, caryophyllene, linalool, humulene,
Caryophyllene, sir.
Caryophyllene. Sue me. All right, we're gonna crack this jar open. First nose, I'm gonna give it to Haze. He cleared his olfactory. And before you say something, you can smell it. I just want to say I opened the jar and caught a whiff, and my lord. He had his nose all up in it. Like it was a set of booty cheeks.
Not booty cheeks.
You a sniffing ass.
You don't know what I do, sir. Do not presume to know.
I can only put out what you accept.
It smells so good. It's like sweet fruit, but not like too sweet of fruit. Like, and I am catching some myrcene. That's probably what I'm catching, is the myrcene.
So I caught like the gas first.
Yeah.
Then like second inhale, I caught notes of the berries, specifically the blackberries.
Yeah, I did get
spice on the end.
Notes
I got spice on the end. Oddly enough, though, like it tickled my nose hair, and anytime the weed's kicking in. Anytime is a good time. Anytime some weed, smoke it. Yeah. No, but for real though, like anytime I've had a strain that like singes my nose hairs, it's been one. It's been a hitter for sure.
Oh yeah.
So I'm expecting nothing less than a grand slam out of this. We're gonna do up a fatty because like why not? We're gonna inhale this bad boy. We implore you to do the same. As we are about to indulge in a little taste test. We do this every show on Sativas on Sunday. We appreciate you all making it this far in the podcast with us.
For real, because we definitely just rambled on.
Hell yeah. It's been a minute. We ain't talked in a minute.
Yeah, right. We gotta talk this shit out.
We're gonna hit it on the blue because we all it's taste over high over here. Taste over high.
Oh yeah.
It's warming up. Again, shout out to Lyro. You guys do the damn thing every time.
It baffles me if people just don't like the taste of like really good weed.
They just don't like weed. They want to get high without tasting. It's like smoking a joint but wrapping it in a flavored wrap. Like that's the dumbest shit ever.
Oh no.
Like you a heathen. Like why would you waste good weed? Like you just
to put it in a white grape swisher.
Brother, ew.
Brother, ew.
What is that, brother? Brother, ew.
We don't do that no more, brother.
You need to just insert that in there. You smoke woods? Brother, ew. Ooh, he took a healthy hit.
Gassy berries for sure. Yeah, I really got the blackberry on that one.
Gas.
Gassy. That's what I said. Gassy berries.
Gassy. I got a little vanilla on the back end. But yeah,
That must be what I was getting instead of like the spice.
Still going.
Oh. And I ain't gonna lie, that dab smacked. Like, it definitely smacked me in the eyes just now.
Yeah, that first hit did that. Did that for sure. I'm not even looking at the camera. I'm looking dead ass at the Xbox. But yeah. Ooh, do we have a bona fide rating system? Or we still wing? I think we thought we had some.
Was it 5 nugs?
Yeah, 1 nugs to 5 nugs. Well, this is dabs, so like 1 gram.
I'm giving that a 4.6.
A 4.6. A 4.6 out of 5. I'm gonna give mine a 4.7, 4.8. That was probably one of the better dabs that I've had this year. I'm kind of sad.
That was really good.
Yeah, I'm gonna have another one here in a minute.
I
yeah.
do think like some companies can compete with the legacy market on things like rosin and hash rosin.
Yeah, I mean, okay,
but because these guys got it down.
I mean, one dude told me who owned the company was like, just the margins are terrible. I mean, it's only terrible if you don't know how to make the product. Like if you buy something that a group of people will continually buy over and over again.
Yeah.
It's gonna pay for itself and then some. Yeah, it's
absolutely.
It's a slower pool. I get that. But at the same time, it's like that culture thing. Like if you fuck with the culture, the people will always fuck with you.
And how long has it been legal again? What?
We just celebrate. Oh wait, we just celebrated what? 2 years of rec?
Yeah. Still got a long way to go, you know? There's still plenty of time.
2 years in it and for a lifetime. I mean, there are some rumblings of some stuff that's going on in the underbelly.
No, not the underbelly
of the legal market. I'm kind of waiting for a couple more of my sources to confirm a few things before we
the underbelly.
Yeah, man, you know, there's some trickery at the top, some dick trickery. Some tricky dick trickery, Richard Nixon type shit.
Casting couch?
Not that Richard Nixon. This guy.
I am not a crook.
Yeah, you a politician. But yeah, no, I got a couple more things I want to confirm. A couple more people I need to speak with. But yeah, I think it's something that everybody has heard. Whether it's true or not, whatever. I mean, 2 bad things don't make a great thing. Bigger is not always better. And that's all I'm gonna say about that.
I heard that.
But hey, this has been another fan-freaking-tastic episode.
Fan-freaking-tastic.
I was gonna cuss, but I just don't feel like cussing, man. I just feel like that's kind of beneath me for his highs. I don't want to ruin my high. So I said fan-freaking-tastic.
This shit is fucking amazing.
Bro, my eyes are zooming.
Yeah,
my shit is... play video games, but it's not gonna happen.
Oh, it's gonna happen. I'm gonna get on that Diablo 4.
Go for it. I'm gonna go. Oh, I found a new game to play. Stalker 2.
A lot of sneaking up on niggas.
But no,
but no Ghost of Tsushima.
I've already played it. I didn't record it, but I've already played it.
All right.
It was cool.
That was my shit.
It was cool. It's alright. It was mid.
Mid?
No, I'm just like, it was tight.
You tried it.
No, it was a good game. I was talking shit. You copied me. But yeah, no, I'm gonna play some Stalker 2. It's set in Chernobyl, Russia. They're in the you have to watch the gameplay. It's wild. That's all I'm gonna tell you about it. Catch my gaming stream on Twitch for the gameplay. I'm finishing up Sniper Elite 5. the Resistance piece just dropped. Everybody's playing it. Wish you would play it because it's kind of dope. Because then you could drop in on people's games and be like sniping them while they're trying to complete the game. It's lit.
Wow.
No, it's like the best part of the game. It's like you're trying to complete a mission and then homie just drops in and it's like, yo, zit, 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 zit.
You know what my only frame of reference to compare that to is?
What's that?
Elden Ring.
I mean, okay.
Just because like in like say I summon a friend to help. Say someone comes to help me play.
Yeah.
It also leaves it open for other people to invade.
See, and that's what's dope.
And if they invade, they can fuck up a boss fight
I wish more games would do that. Like, I wish I could just pop in on my homies doing some wild shit and I just take them out. Or I could help them if they really needed help. But, like, you're going to have to pay for the help.
Bro, it's so fun to just cheese bosses.
Yeah, that's it. We sitting here talking about what we going to do. And we going to get to it. We're going to take one more dab. This has been the Sativas on Sunday podcast. We appreciate you all enjoying this experience with us as we talk about cannabis things, life things, and life in general. Make sure you always comment because commenting is cool. We like to talk back.
Oh yeah, make sure you like and subscribe.
Sharing is caring.
All the questions.
And always.
And we won't judge your questions about cannabis at all.
Yeah, ask questions. Like, knowledge, sharing is caring. Knowledge is power. Like, we want questions. We like to do research. Like, we don't want to just come up here and
share what we know from life experience and studying. Yeah, for real.
But always, the most important thing is make sure you smoke something delicious, smoke something great.
Smoke something that's tasty and makes you feel right.
That makes you do the hubbub and make you pass out all up in your juices.
Ooh, no.
No, don't do that. But not for real, though. Until next time.
What's that?
Y'all take care, man. Peace.
All right. Peace.
Peace.